So I have the infamous Audi TT broken windscreen belt. I took the plastic cover off that's back there. That was super easy to take off. I just grabbed it by the top, gave it a little pull outwards, and it came loose. You have to kind of like retract the roof down after you detach it, because the roof has to be about halfway down before you can get that plastic cover out of there. But you want to hold the glass out of the way while you're putting the roof down, and because it will kind of like bang into things on the way down there. The next step in replacing this is we got to get this metal bar off of this, and you got some rivets right here, two rivets, one right here and one right here, and then same thing on the other side, right, one right here and one right here. So I'm gonna go get my drill and I'm gonna drill those rivets out and then get this metal bar out of the way. Alright, so I got two of the rivet heads off, and I ended up using a wood chisel and a hammer, and it literally took me about 30 seconds to get them both off. I just took the chisel and put it in like that, and then just tapped it down, and it took the head right off of that rivet. Super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other side, and I'll set up the camera so you can see it. Alright, so this is the other side. I'm just gonna use the chisel and the hammer and just kind of put it right between the head of the rivet and that. I'm going to hold it flat against the back and then just gently something just happened there. I don't know what. Coming off of there. There's one. And there's two. Easy. Now I'm going to use a little punch and try to get the rest of that rivet out of there. There it is. I can see it on the inside. So that's that side. Alright, both of those are out. I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Alright, so I got the bar out of the way. So there was a little clip inside here for that other second bar that goes across here, and it went flying down in here somewhere, so I have to try to dig that out, but just watch for that. You can get a screwdriver up under here, which I did on the other side, and just pry the little clip out of there, and it looks like this. It's just a little clip that's up on the underside, so you can get a screwdriver in there and pull it out. Alright. Beautiful. Now I gotta dig that clip out of there and put it back together. I found the thing that went flying on the other side. It's this little metal thing. Well, this is part of it. The other part is going to be this little clip, which I still have yet to find over there. But this metal bracket piece goes in the ends right here, and it's going to like sit right up inside this right here. So this is just going to go back on here like this. There's this slot that goes around that guide or just tab to hold it in place. So it's just going to go on like that on both sides over that, and then the little clip goes up underneath there. So I have this arrow riveting kit that I bought a while ago for something else, and it came with rivets. So it has these 5/16 or 5mm rivets, and they fit in these holes perfectly. So once I have that lined up, it fits right in there. So that's what I'm going to use to re-rivet that thing back on. You probably could use a little screw or something, but it'd be like damn near impossible to hold it on the back side. So I'm just going to use these 5mm rivets, put it back in. Alright, so got the bar back in place. I just put the 5mm rivets in each position to make sure that everything lined up before I go ahead and crank them down. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten them down and see how it goes. I had to move the top up just a little bit so that I got enough room in there to get the tool around the rivet. So let me see if I can get that. So I gotta go in from the inside. Watch out for the glass back here. Push that on top. And voila. A nice, practically, hardly, not at all a factory rivet. In order to get to this second one, I gotta put the rivet in the tool first because there's not a lot of room in here. This is pretty bulky. So I'll put the rivet in the tool first, and then I'm going to push it in the hole and give her a cranky crank. And voila. You can't see it. That's awesome. But there it is. So both the rivets are now in there. I'm going to go over and do the other side the same way. And that's it. Got all the rivets in, both sides. Really not a terrible job. Really the worst part about it is these clips in that thing right there. Other than getting those rivet heads off was pretty easy with the wood chisel. I would just go easy. Whacking it, I wouldn't go crazy. But it's back together. Goes up and down. Now I just got to put the trim pieces back on. As I was trying to put this in, I just broke this corner piece off, which is not great because this is like all one piece all the way down there. So don't be a dummy like me. So I'm probably just going to have to try to glue that back on there after I get this bar in place. Be careful. This is the belt that came out of it. You can see it's pretty old looking, all yellow, just broke right in half. My problem was when I would hit the lever to go up, the driver's side would start to come up, but the passenger side would stay down because the drive motor is on this side. But works fine now.